Imagine becoming a millionaire in just 36 hours. Sounds impossible, right? But that's exactly what happened to a man who had just an idea and an unshakable faith. In a world where many believe that wealth comes with years of hard work or pure luck, this story breaks all the mold. Frank W. Gunsaulus, a name you may have never heard of, turned a simple idea into a fortune. Not with luck, but with determination and a clear purpose. In this video, you'll discover how he did it, and more importantly, how you can apply this same strategy to your own life. If you've ever wondered if it's possible to change your reality in a short period of time, keep watching, because the answer may surprise you. The story we're about to explore is almost unbelievable, but at the same time, deeply inspiring. Imagine someone becoming a millionaire in just 36 hours. No, he didn't win the lottery, nor did he make a risky investment that paid off through pure luck. This man used something that we all have, but few of us truly use to its full potential: imagination. Frank W. Gunsaulus, a name that may not be as well known but that carries a powerful lesson, achieved this through sheer determination and a clear vision of what he wanted to achieve. This is one of those stories that makes us reflect on the power we have in our hands, waiting to be used. Gunsaulus was not driven by luck or coincidence, but by decisive action and a clear purpose. He looked at the educational system of his time and saw flaws that many others simply ignored. But instead of accepting the status quo, he decided to do something about it. In his mind, he already saw the institution he wanted to create, where education would not be just theoretical, but practical, applicable, and truly transformative. He knew that to turn this vision into reality, he would need more than words. He would need $1 million. And instead of being overwhelmed by the enormity of this challenge, he used his imagination to see a path where others only saw obstacles. As we tell this story, it's easy to ask ourselves, do I have the ability to create something great in such a short amount of time? The answer lies in how you use the tools you already have: imagination, determination, and clarity of purpose. Gunsaulus didn't have a complex plan, but he did have a clear goal and the determination to stop at nothing to achieve it. The secret here isn't something external, but rather within each of us, waiting to be unleashed when we decide to take action. And believe me, action is what turns a simple idea into reality. Napoleon Hill's book, Think and Grow Rich, is a true gem for those seeking to understand the power of the mind to create wealth and success. The story of Frank W. Gunsaulus is a shining example of the lessons Hill shares throughout his work. Gunsaulus was able to raise $1 million simply by focusing his mind on a clear and unwavering goal. He is the living embodiment of what Hill calls definite purpose, a force so powerful that, when combined with determination, it can break through any barrier. It is this kind of teaching that makes the book essential reading for any aspiring millionaire. What sets Gunsaulus apart from so many others is his ability to align his imagination with action. Hill teaches us that it is not enough to simply wish for something. You must imagine in great detail what you want to achieve, and then dedicate all your efforts to making it a reality. Gunsaulus did just that. He didn't just dream of a new educational institution, he visualized it in his mind so clearly that when the time came to act, he already knew exactly what he needed to do. For those who want to apply this lesson, the key is to define a goal so clear and specific that, even in the face of obstacles, the vision remains clear and guides every step you take. Another fundamental point that the book addresses, and that Gunsaulus exemplifies so well, is the importance of action. Many dream, few act. Gunsaulus did not wait for the circumstances to be perfect. He decided that the time was now. And this is one of the great lessons of Think and Grow Rich. Action is what transforms thoughts into wealth, whether material or otherwise. If you want something great, start acting today, without waiting for ideal conditions. The simple act of starting already sets in motion forces that will work in your favor. Imagination is a powerful tool, and Frank W. Gunsaulus used it masterfully to achieve what many would consider impossible. He looked at the education system of his day and saw not just flaws, but opportunities. In his mind, he began to shape a vision of an institution where students could learn hands-on, developing real-world skills that would prepare them for life. Gunsaulus didn't just criticize the existing system, he went further, imagining an innovative solution that would transform education for the better. And it was this ability to envision what could be, rather than fixate on what was, that led to his extraordinary feat. In today's world, imagination remains an essential key to innovation and progress. Think of companies like Apple or Uber, which reimagined entire industries using the same approach Gunsaulus used for education. They didn't accept the limitations of the present, instead they imagined new possibilities and, from there, created solutions that changed the world. What Gunsaulus did, by envisioning a new way of teaching, is what any of us can do, whether in business, personal life, or any other field. Everything starts with an idea, and that idea, when fueled by imagination, can become a transformative force. To apply this concept to your own life, begin practicing the art of imagining beyond what is obvious. If there is something in your life that you would like to change, ask yourself, what would it be like if it were different? How can I make that possible? Gunsaulus teaches us that imagination is not just an escape from reality, but a powerful tool for shaping it. So the next time you are faced with a problem or opportunity, use your imagination to envision an innovative solution. Who knows? This practice could be the first step towards something as grand as creating a millionaire yourself. Frank W. Gunsaulus, in his journey, not only identified a flaw, but also saw a golden opportunity within the education system of the time. He realized that the traditional model of education was limited, often ignoring the unique talents of each student and imposing a one-size-fits-all approach. Instead of a practical education that prepared students for real-world challenges, the system focused on outdated theories and practices. Gunsaulus knew that to change this, it would take more than just reform. It would require a complete reinvention of the way we educate our future generations. Gunsaulus' insight is incredibly relevant today. Too often, the current education system still fails to recognize the diversity of talents and learning styles. Children who could excel in areas such as the arts, sports, or technology are forced to follow a rigid curriculum that often fails to unlock their true potential. Imagine a world where every student could learn according to their abilities and interests, where education was tailored to develop each individual's unique capabilities. This is what Gunsaulus envisioned and worked to achieve, creating an institution where learning was alive, dynamic, and deeply connected to the real world. For those immersed in the education system, whether as students, teachers, or parents, the challenge is how to apply this vision to their own lives. Rather than accepting the limitations of the system, look for ways to complement formal education with hands-on, personalized experiences. This might mean seeking out extracurricular activities that develop specific skills, or encouraging the exploration of interests outside the traditional school environment. Like Gunsaulus, we can begin to shape a new form of education, one that truly prepares individuals for an ever-changing world where imagination and action go hand in hand. The story of Frank W. Gunsaulus is a powerful testament to what can be achieved when one has a clear purpose and unwavering determination. He was not content to simply dream of a new educational institution. He committed himself to that vision, thinking about it day and night. Every action he took was guided by that clear purpose, transforming an idea into a lifelong mission. This determination is what separates those who merely dream from those who achieve great things. Gunsaulus knew that in order to achieve his goal, he had to be steadfast in his intention, leaving no room for doubt or distraction. The power of a clear purpose is one of the most powerful concepts that Napoleon Hill explores in Think and Grow Rich. Gunsaulus demonstrated this in an exemplary way by maintaining his focus, even when circumstances were not favorable. The determination he displayed is something we can all apply in our lives. When you have a clear goal and are committed to achieving it, that clarity becomes a driving force that propels you forward even when challenges arise. Gunsaulus teaches us that with purpose and determination, even the most formidable obstacles can be overcome. For those seeking to apply this lesson, start by identifying what truly matters to you. What is your purpose? What are you determined to achieve, regardless of the challenges that may arise? Once you have defined this, align your daily actions with this goal, as Gunsaulus did. Stay strong, and don't let anything derail you. Just as he was able to turn his vision into reality, you too can achieve extraordinary results, as long as your determination is as strong as your purpose. After years of visualizing his idea and cultivating his determination, Frank W. Gunsaulus knew it was time to take action. He realized that while the power of imagination and purpose were essential, they needed to be accompanied by action. Gunsaulus finally decided it was time to put his vision into action. He didn't wait for a perfect moment or ideal conditions. He made the decision to take action, and that action was what turned his idea into reality. In just 36 hours, he had raised the necessary funds for his institution, showing that action is the element that connects dream to realization. This lesson is crucial for all of us. How often do we find ourselves stuck in the planning phase, waiting for the right moment to act? Gunsaulus teaches us that the right moment is now, and that hesitation can be the greatest enemy of our dreams. Action doesn't just mean doing something for the sake of it, it means taking concrete, deliberate steps toward what we want to achieve. For those wondering how to get started, the answer is simple. Identify the first step you can take today and do it. No matter how small, the important thing is that you are taking action. Gunsaulus didn't become a millionaire in 36 hours just by having a good idea. He acted with determination and purpose. This is what separates those who succeed from those who only dream about it. So if you have a big goal, start taking action now. It could be a small change in your routine, an important decision you've been putting off, or even the courage to try something new. The key is that you turn your thoughts into action, and just like Gunsaulus, you'll see that life responds to those who have the courage to act. The story of Frank W. Gunsaulus teaches us that faith and conviction are essential components in achieving great things. He didn't just believe in his vision, he had an unshakable faith that it would come true. Gunsaulus prayed and believed deeply that somehow he would find the resources he needed to start his institution. This faith was more than just optimism, it was a conviction so strong that it guided his actions, fueled his determination, and drove him to keep going, even when the odds seemed to be against him. This faith was not blind, it was based on a definite purpose and a burning desire to see his vision come to fruition. Napoleon Hill speaks about the importance of faith in Think and Grow Rich, emphasizing that it is this unshakable belief that turns thoughts into reality. Gunsaulus exemplifies this by trusting the process, even when the path ahead was unclear. He knew that if he maintained his faith and continued to act with conviction, the universe would somehow conspire in his favor. This is a powerful lesson for anyone pursuing a big goal. Believe deeply in what you are doing, and that faith will guide your actions toward success. To apply this lesson to your life, start by cultivating unshakable faith in your own goals. This doesn't just mean believing, but acting as if success is inevitable. Gunsaulus shows us that when you combine faith with action and definite purpose, you create an irresistible force that can overcome any obstacle. So if you're facing challenges or uncertainty, hold on to your faith and keep moving forward with conviction. This combination can be the catalyst that turns your wildest aspirations into reality. Gunsaulus' vision and actions are as relevant today as they were in his time, especially when we think about the modern business world. His ability to identify a problem, envision a solution, and take decisive action is something we see in today's most innovative companies. Take Uber, for example, which, like Gunsaulus, reimagined what already existed. They didn't invent transportation, but they did reshape the way people access it. Gunsaulus saw the flaws in the education system and envisioned a new way to teach. Uber saw the limitations of traditional transportation and created a revolutionary solution. Both show us that with the right combination of imagination, purpose, and action, we can transform any industry. In modern business, the ability to see beyond the obvious and challenge the status quo is essential. Gunsaulus teaches us that it's not enough to simply identify a problem. You have to have the courage to imagine an innovative solution and, more importantly, take action to implement it. Many successful startups have started this way, with someone who dared to imagine a new way of doing things and had the determination to turn that idea into a reality. This process of continuous innovation is what drives growth and keeps companies relevant in an ever-changing world. Gunsaulus was a pioneer in this regard, and his legacy lives on in every new idea that turns into a successful venture. Whether you're in business or aspiring to be, the lesson here is clear. Don't limit yourself to what already exists. Use your imagination to see what could be, and then, like Gunsaulus, act with purpose and determination to make that vision a reality. Don't wait for the perfect conditions. Start now, and let action be the engine that drives your idea forward. Just as he transformed the education system with his innovative approach, you too can transform your field by creating solutions that meet the needs of the present and anticipate the demands of the future. The story of Frank W. Gunsaulus offers us a powerful lesson about what is possible when we combine determination, imagination, and action. He showed that even in the face of seemingly insurmountable challenges, clarity of purpose can guide our actions toward success. Gunsaulus did not let difficulties get him down. Instead, he used each obstacle as a stepping stone to achieving his goal. His journey is a reminder that true wealth whether financial or personal, comes when we have the courage to pursue our dreams with unwavering determination. The main message we can take away from this story is clear. To achieve great things, we must first believe in our vision, then clearly visualize what we want, and finally take the necessary steps to make that vision a reality. Gunsaulus is living proof that with a clear purpose, anyone can achieve extraordinary results, even in the most difficult situations. This is a lesson that applies not only to entrepreneurs, but to anyone who wants to transform their life. The key is not just to dream, but to act with faith and determination to make those dreams come true. As you reflect on this story, ask yourself, do you have a clear purpose that is guiding your actions? Are you using your imagination to visualize success and taking the necessary steps to achieve it? If so, then you are already on the right track. If not, this is your opportunity to begin aligning your thoughts and actions with what you truly desire. Gunsaulus shows us that when we are willing to act with determination and purpose, the impossible becomes possible. Now that you know the incredible story of Frank W. Gunsaulus and how he became a millionaire in just 36 hours, the question remains, what are you going to do with this knowledge? Are you willing to apply determination, imagination, and purpose to your own life? Maybe it's time to review your goals, adjust your mindset, and start acting with the same conviction that Gunsaulus had. After all, what is stopping you from achieving your dreams? If you truly believe that you can, then nothing can stop you. So what are you going to do today to start this transformation? Leave your answers in the comments, and let's talk about how we can all apply these lessons in practice. And don't forget, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to continue receiving content like this, which can change your life. The next step is up to you. Are you ready to take the leap?